I'm Caroline from Certifier. In this video, I will show you how to automatically send branded certificates right after someone submits a response to your Microsoft form. Microsoft Forms is a flexible tool for collecting responses. Everything from a simple attendance form to a course quiz or a feedback survey. But Microsoft Forms doesn't have a built-in certificate generator. So if you want to issue certificates after someone completes a form, you typically end up doing it manually. That's when Certifier comes in. Certifier helps you design, issue, and manage digital certificates, branded, personalized, and verifiable. And you can connect forms to Certifier using our free native Excel automation. In short, every new form response will become a new row in Excel, and Certifier will issue a certificate for each new row automatically. Let's start with creating our Microsoft Forms survey. Log into your Microsoft account and click on New Form. You can name it something like Course Completion. Now the questions, and this is important. To send certificates, you need two required fields, recipient name and recipient email. Add text type questions for both and make sure that both of them are required, because Certifier needs a name to personalize the certificate and an email address to deliver it. Once we save the form, we need to submit one quick test submission. This is because Microsoft Forms only allows to create the connected spreadsheet when you have at least one response. I will submit a test entry with just the name and email. And now go to View Responses and click Open Results in Excel. This creates the spreadsheet we will use as the bridge. Each new form submission will add a new row here automatically. And just a heads up. Except for our test response, it's best to start with an empty survey and only share it after your automation is activated. If your sheet already has all the responses, they can be skipped after activation. So we'll set things up first and then share it. Great. Now let's set up Certifier. Just go to certifier.io and click on Sign Up Free button. You can either enter your email and choose a password, or choose your Google account. Whatever's easier for you. I already have an account, so I will just log in. Once you're in, you'll get access to automations and 250 certificates for free, so you can test the whole thing right away. You'll see the Certifier dashboard where you can design, issue, and manage your certificates. For this setup, we will need two things, a certificate design and a group. Let's create the design first. Go to Designs tab and click Create Certificate Design. You can start by choosing from hundreds of templates available. To make it even easier, use the handy filters to search for specific category, style, or color. I will use this certificate of completion. I will add the link to it in the description below. Now let's customize it. First, I will remove the placeholder from here and go to the Upload section to add my own. I will make it a little smaller and place it right here. Next, update the text so it matches your use case. For example, I like that it says Certificate of Completion, but I want it to look a little different. You can adjust colors, fonts, and alignment. Anything you see here is editable. Now I will move on to the QR codes section. Certifier offers two types of QR codes. It can lead to a verification page or any other website. Using the verification page code is great for security because anybody can scan it and verify the certificate instantly. I will go with the verification code and place it right here on the right side, and then change the color to white. Looks good. Next, let's take a look at the text in the brackets, like recipient name. We call them dynamic attributes. Those are placeholders that will be replaced by the actual recipient's data that you provide. For example, recipient name will turn into the actual name of your contact once we finish the setup. Let's click Preview and enter a sample name to see how that will look in practice. If everything looks good, let's save the design. Next, let's create a group. This will be the place where you add all the details about your course or event. First, name the group, something like Accounting Course, and then select the certificate design we just created. We can skip the optional fields for now and press Create Design. But before we go, let's go to the email settings. Right here you can select the sender email, which will send the email to your recipients, and the email template, which is the email they will actually receive. You can customize details like your logo, brand colors, subject, and the text. Once you have selected everything, we can save the group. And now we will build the automation. Go to the Integrations tab on the left and scroll or use the search bar to find Microsoft Forms. Enter the details, choose the native automation and click on Use Template, Connect via Excel. Now here's our automation. It works with a trigger and action. Trigger is what something happens in the Excel spreadsheet created by your Microsoft form, and the action is what Certifier does in response. Let's set up the trigger first. Choose the trigger event, new row added, and continue to connect your Microsoft account using the secure sign in. Once you're logged in, select the OneDrive folder where your file is. If you didn't move it anywhere, try root. Then select the spreadsheet created from Microsoft Forms and the worksheet that contains the responses. Once you're done, click Submit. Now let's configure the Certifier action, which will be Issue Credential. Let's continue and select the group we created. Then map the fields. The only required ones are the recipient name and recipient email, but you can also map fields like issue date. So let's map these fields from the corresponding columns from your spreadsheet. And then I will do the same for email address. And now everything is set. Click Submit and then Save and Activate. You will see a confirmation that Certifier will issue credentials for all future rows. Confirm it and your automation goes live. And now let's test it. I will open my form and submit a test response with a sample name and a sample email. This should now appear in our Excel worksheet as a new row. And here it is. After a few minutes, we can return to Certifier and open the Credentials tab. You should see the newly issued credential right here. It's already published. You can see the details by pressing View and check how that looks for your contact by pressing Recipient View. And here's what the recipient gets: a branded email with a link to their own credential. When they click here, they will see their digital credential page. From here, they can easily download, add it to their LinkedIn profile, or share it on social media as a post. And with verification, anyone can confirm that the certificate is valid. Also, remember that you can issue the certificates to your past respondees. Simply export the data as CSV or Excel file and use our spreadsheet upload function. This re-engages your audience, adds value, and strengthens your credibility with minimal effort. And that's it. You can now set up automatic certificates for your Microsoft Forms responses. Remember that you can brand and send 250 certificates completely for free. All of our native integrations are free too, so you can keep things simple. No connector tools needed and no extra costs. If you use other apps like different form builders or webinar platforms, check out our other native integrations as well. And if you have any other questions, reach out to us via in-app chat or book a demo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!